World Extermination Radio with your hosts, John Vail and Tanner West.
Alright, welcome to World Extermination Radio. I'm Tanner Splatterhouse West, and my co-host, John 40 Ounce Vail. We have a special guest today, Obsidian.
Yeah, howdy.
How you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing good, thanks.
Yes, sir. So, you've done a couple of maps for a community project, right?
Yeah, mostly the monochrome map project. I was doing some stuff for Doom 2 and name only, but it wasn't, it was just starting out, so it wasn't that good.
Oh, okay.
I think my first upload to the archives was actually the id Games archive. Was one of my failed maps from that project.
Oh,
Looking back, it's actually kind of all right, considering it was one of my first maps. But yeah.
What's it called? What's it called?
What's it called? Well, back in the day, I was quite fond of dramatic map names, so it's called Corridors of Atrocity.
Nice. That sounds pretty sick.
Yeah. I got complaints about it being too cramped and stuff, which sucked.
Yeah, well, people don't want to play anything that doesn't fit their needs or tastes 100%,
Yeah, I wanted to talk about that.
I play pretty much anything.
It's funny because it's true.
Oh dear. So, now what?
Basically, we just want to talk to you about the ability to be able to create levels from scratch, and how anybody can just pick it up and do it. You know what I mean? I for one think it's awesome. And since Doom was one of the very early first-person shooter games that actually, where you could actually do that. So, how did you start out? Let me ask you that.
Well, I might want to start from where I first started playing Doom. It was like when I was 8, and I was playing it on a friend's computer, and I was playing it on the easiest difficulty setting, and I still sucked. So,
we all have.
Yeah. So didn't play it again for about 10 years or so. I always had it in my head, it'd turn up in school projects even, about things that you like, and I put Doom 2 even though I hadn't played it that much. And I think it was probably about last year, or I managed to get it on the id Games website and started playing that again. And yeah, it was really cool. And just looked at some of the stuff like on how to make Doom maps, came across Doom Builder. Actually, I ended up downloading Doom Builder before I had Doom 2. It didn't work out too well.
I can imagine.
I've actually made that same mistake too. Because I did that too, and I was making Doom Builder with the shareware version, and I was editing those levels and just changing all the textures around. I turned everything into like this silvery Sean 2 Starbase looking thing. I made the ginormous mistake that everybody on Doom World would kill me for of editing in iWAD.
Funnily enough, I never actually did that, but yeah. I would probably have made a lovely level made out of question marks, but that's about it.
Yeah, I put all kinds of like corpses and stuff all around. And it's cool that you can do that with Doom editing, because like I always wanted to get into Doom editing as soon as shortly after I started playing Doom 2, I thought about the kind of levels that I would want to play, that I would want to kill Doom monsters in, Like I always like when I was on vacations and stuff, and I was on the long drives, I would draw on a notepad, and I used to draw skyscrapers with monsters and stuff in them. And I always thought it'd be cool if the cacodemons would be flying around them, and you could snipe the shotgun guys out from the windows and stuff. And it's so awesome how accessible it is. You can just pick up Doom Builder and just start drawing shapes. You literally just draw a square, and that automatically becomes a room. And all you do is set the distance between the ceiling and the floor, and then you just, place some monsters. We'll put some imps in here, and then put in a shotgun and some weapons and ammo and stuff, and it's just, you have a map right there. I mean, it'll take you 15 seconds to beat it, but it's a map.
Yeah, it is pretty easy to pick up. Yeah, I never ended up drawing my stuff down because I suck at drawing, but yeah, I always had all these elaborate plans in my head. It's quite fun, you know. Just spent a lot of time thinking. I think my parents were worried about me for a bit, but no, it's fine.
Yeah, I always draw my maps on paper. Not always. A lot of my early maps were not drawn on paper, but I like to draw I try to like draw like all kinds of like weird shapes and stuff for rooms and draw out like layouts and stuff, and they usually never actually turn into maps, but I do have them for inspiration.
I remember the one time, John, you sent me a letter, and it just was like, you just had like a bunch of like random Wawa receipts stuffed in there with like random map designs drawn on the back.
Yeah, I still have half of those like pinned to my wall right now. I have like this corkboard in front of me that I got. I'm looking at it right now. I got all kinds of like weird shapes. I got like stars and diamonds and all kinds of like zigzags and stuff.
I still have those receipts.
Yeah.
I've tried drawing them down because I always was kind of unsatisfied with the layout because like some of my maps they're just like one box connected to another box. You ever had that sort of problem trying to make it nice?
Yeah, they kind of come out kind of linear. Drawing them on paper really helps for that reason because you know you can it's a lot faster to draw something with a pencil than it is to draw something in Doom Builder. So naturally you can just kind of like draw whatever. As opposed to, like, as in Doom Builder, you're usually a little more careful because you have to, make sure, like, you got the right shape and things are proportionate and all that weird stuff.
Yeah, it's quite tricky, yeah. I always have a bit of problems with making it other than a box connected to another box. I can make those boxes look pretty damn sexy, though. I'll tell you that.
You draw a pretty ballin'-ass box.
Yeah, nice, all borders everywhere.
Yeah.
No 90-degree angles in sight, you know, that sort of thing.
It's cool though, because we got like speed mapping and stuff, and like mapping is so quick and easy if you're experienced enough with it, and it's so nice about that because we have so many people in the community constantly spitting out maps. Like you can check Doomworld like every couple of days, and you'll have like a new 5-level episode just like spotted on there, and you can just download it and play it. And
I probably need. Oh, sorry. Yeah, continue.
It's just awesome, you know. There's so much out there, and just the Doom journey just never ends.
Yeah, I like GGG Mork's contributions.
Yeah, GGG Mork.
Those are
we gotta have him on the show sometime.
Yeah, that'd be brilliant. I hope he doesn't speak a different language though. I could imagine him doing that.
Yeah.
What language would GGG Mork speak? Probably Klingon or something, but. I haven't watched Star Trek and I know that. Yeah. He gives the map names some weird. He calls them weird names as well. Like I remember a couple of the ones for Slaughterfest 2013. All these great looking maps, and he calls them butt and poop and wheeze and stuff. You know. Yeah,
but he's like a programmer and stuff too. I heard he like generates some levels and stuff too. I've only heard that from the HML though. I don't know.
Yeah. See if I can get on when he's on as well. That'd be sweet.
Now, let me ask you a question real quick, Obsidian. You were saying earlier about how, with like music and Doom and stuff like that, some stuff isn't as readily available to you as it would be to us in America. What's
Is that someone's dog? I swear I could hear something.
I don't know.
I have no idea.
It wasn't coming from my end, I swear. Anyway, continue.
No, yeah, just what's the difference between the availability of different things, like, Doom-wise in New Zealand as compared to in America?
I don't know if it's about availability, it's just that I'm dirt poor, so... Actually, did you see that thread on Doom World, Grey Ghost, how he was giving away copies of Doom 1 and Final Doom?
Oh yeah, I made him a birthday map for that.
Yeah, I haven't played it yet. I probably should. I got my copies off him, I only had Doom 2 until then.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he's a great guy. I wish I could pay him back someday. He's pretty cool.
That's funny, though, because, Doom is perfect if you are dirt poor, because you can, just download levels, and you have, an infinite amount of, replayability. There's so many, there's all these classic megawads and stuff out there, and I'm sure there's, plenty of megawads I haven't even finished playing. And there's just an infinite void of, single level PWADs that are on the archive too that are just waiting to be played.
I think it's funny. I don't think I've ever finished a single megawad. I think the closest I got was Scythe, and I skipped map 28 because it was an asshole. and And map 30 was a bit too intense for me at the time, so I ended up stopping with that one. Almost beat it though, and ever since I usually just skip to map 30s because I like Icon of Sin maps mostly.
Oh yeah, you're a minority in that.
Minority.
Yeah, I don't know why. I just really like boss battles. Like in all
me too.
Games.
That's simple.
Not so much.
You don't like that simple?
It doesn't come across to me as much of a boss map. There's not one single entity. You would. I recall you talking about altering something with map 7 flags and stuff, like to make a boss and then you can go on to the next bit of the level. I remember you talking to me about that, John.
Yeah, I don't know. Well,
you were talking about some sort of monster that could shoot spawn cubes, if I remember correctly.
Oh right, I did that in UAC Ultra 2. There's at map 7, instead of fighting a group of mancubi, you fight an Icon of Sin instead. And I used dehack to change the flag so that it would have the same behavior as killing all the mancubi to defeat the Icon of Sin. And with that, it'll create like a map effect, like a door will open up instead of ending the level like killing the Icon of Sin usually does.
Yeah, it's a pretty good idea, but it kind of makes like the Icon's supposed to be a final boss, so what you kind of make it penultimate when you do that. So what would the final boss be like? It'd be awesome, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Well, that's the point. The idea is that you're only on episode 1, and this is the first boss you fight. So it's going to get much more terrifying from there.
I need to play through that again. That's brilliant. I do lots of things with dehacked, but I don't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway,
yeah.
I just love the fact that there's so many Doom levels out there. Like I've talked about this once before on the Doom World forums, but I always imagined like you know how when you play Doom 1 and every time you beat a level, it takes you that intermission screen where it shows you the crater on Phobos where all the locations that you can visit are. And
yeah, that was pretty. I don't know why they didn't do that for Doom 2, but
yeah, I don't know why either.
That would have been cool.
But it gives you like an awesome like sense of space, and sometimes I like to think of it like if you were to look at like that map on Phobos and you were to zoom that map out, you could see like the entire Phobos moon. And beyond that, you could see the Deimos moon, and you could see the crater where all those levels in episode 2 are. And beyond that, you could see like Inferno in the distance, where all those hell levels are. I didn't quite.
And, I didn't quite get that sense of space with episode 3, because like there wasn't much structure to the things like with E1 and M2 and E1 and E2, they're like man-made, nice and structured. You can see where you're going, but with E3, it's all these random landmarks. You don't quite know where you're going with it. It's weird.
Yeah, I don't know. You kind of have to look. Well, if you look at them up close, you can kind of see what they're supposed to be.
Looks
I know,
creepy, though.
Slow Despair always kind of confused me a little bit, but if you look at it, it's actually kind of like you can see like those 2 rocks with torches in front of them, but that's actually like a gate, and you go into like this canyon, and that's what Slow Despair is.
That map was kind of hard when I first played through it.
Yeah, but I always imagine
it's quite cramped.
I always imagine Doom because like if you were to zoom out and like you could see like all those like all of Doom 1. If you were to zoom out even further, like you could see the whole location that like you could see like the Earth base levels, like all of Doom 2 Hell on Earth, and like Thy Flesh Consumed, and like No Rest for the Living. And if you were to zoom out even further, you could see like Final Doom. You could see like the Plutonia Experiment and TNT Evolution and like Master Levels, like all of those little wads in a cluster. And if you were to zoom out even further, you would have all of like
Call of Duty,
all of the classic megawads and like yeah, Call of Duty.
Call of Duty, all the way over in the distance. I think it's that black hole over there.
Yeah, all the way in the just getting pummeled with asteroids and but you would have like all the classic megawads and like
notice the absence of megawads around Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but it's just like all these different locations that you can visit just as the Doom Marine, and like you can travel to all these different places, and like even beyond that, you have all of like the user created single levels and just like an infinite void of like ideas that like mapping ideas that just haven't even come up with, and that's like the whole Doom universe to me. You know, it's just like there's so many different places to travel, and every time, and like, you know, the plot continues. You know, like everywhere where the Doom Marine isn't, you know, the monsters are back and they're pissed and they're respawning somewhere else. And, you know, just the Doom journey just never ends, and the Doom guy is like that you know, that piece of the puzzle that holds everything stable by, you know, killing Doom.
I wonder where Doom 64 fits into there.
Oh yeah, Doom 64 is included in that mess too.
Because it's amazing.
Of course it is.
Yeah, I seem to remember, like, I haven't actually played Doom 64. Apparently I really should, but, like, isn't that at the end of it? It's like the Marine remains in hell.
Yeah.
Or something.
Yeah, that's at the end of the game. That is kind of the
slight dead end to your story, but
yeah. Well, I don't know. I think it makes sense out of all the P-Bods that we play, really.
Yeah.
There's actually a new boss in Doom 64. If you're talking about bosses, there's a new one, a completely new one at the end. So
yeah, definitely give that a try. Try Doom 64X that Kaiser made. Or Kaiser.
I tried that, but I think you need Doomsday or something to play it, and I can't be stuffed down there.
Oh no, that's the Doom 64 TC. Doom 64X is its own thing. You can if you download that, you can also download they have like the Doom 64 ROMs for Project 64 or whatever, like N64 emulators, and Doom 64X can run the ROM and like extract it into WAD format, and then you can play it from there.
Oof, I have no idea what that means.
Well, you just want to. I don't know. I'll explain it to you later.
We can upload it for you onto me and John actually share a MediaFire account, so we can upload the finished thing up there for you and give you a link, and you can just download it and run it yourself if you'd like.
Okay. Well, hopefully it isn't too big. I don't have the flashes to computers, so try keep things to a minimum. You know.
Yeah, well, it's definitely worth it, man. It's definitely worth the experience. I don't think it's that big, really.
Nah, a couple megabytes.
Yeah. That's really all it is. It's not a whole lot bigger than like your Doom 2 IY.
Yeah. I think the biggest thing I've downloaded was Community is Falling 3. It was like a...
Oh, that's huge.
Yeah, worth it. Oh, it was pretty funny, even though I wasn't around at the time, you know?
Yeah.
I loved Little Dark Nation, but that was funny. I won't repeat it on here, because there might be kids listening or something. Oh, that was funny. Yeah.
So let me ask you something. What kind of Doom mods do you prefer to play? Like, what are some of your favorite megawads or single levels or style of gameplay and monster placement? You know, all that.
It's interesting you should ask, actually. I made a thread on Doom World about like what your favorite map is, and my one's like the usual style I like is cleverness. You know, like whether it's like a clever secret or a clever trap or something like that. I always like clever stuff in my maps. I usually find that mostly in some of the vanilla maps, you know, like the ones that work on all source ports, because you have to work your way around some difficulties. You circumvent stuff and stuff. You can find it in Boom maps as well.
Yeah.
Oh, did you guys hear that? There's some,
what was that?
Some CD my mum put on.
Wow.
That's a new intro for World Extermination Radio.
Yes.
I think I might tell her that. Anyway, like I was saying, like D-Hacked kind of falls under the cleverness sort of thing as well, because you're working with a limited pool of stuff. That's why I use it all the time. It's a lot of fun, you know.
Yeah.
Wow, what did I just open up? I accidentally clicked the Skype thingamajiggy. 1 moment. Oh, there we go. So there's bloody ads that pop up at the bottom of the screen. I tried exiting out of it and accidentally clicked on it. You know, so
that kind of stuff too. I was playing. There's a level in Master Levels called Titan Manor, and I really that level's got some like cool like puzzles and stuff in it that I don't think a lot of I don't know. I haven't played a lot of WODs recently that have that kind of. It's so simple because it uses like you know the standard Doom like line actions, but it's still like they do like unconventional things.
Yeah, I like that sort of stuff. Like favorite megawads. Well, one that I think was quite good was Epic 2 by Eternal.
Epic 2, yeah.
Yeah, that one was like, because Eternal, he always seems to make such blimmin' clever maps, you know, like Night Tomb. Have you played that one?
Which one?
That one's quite... Night Tomb.
No, I never did.
It's one of his 2x2 ones where he only uses 2 wall textures and 2 floor textures.
Oh yeah.
And it's one of the creepiest maps I've ever played. Like seriously, like the music, and he has all these different ambient sound effects.
Oh wow.
That's one of the great things about PlayStation Doom, actually, is that it's all ambient sound effects, and they're like echoing weird, creepy ass sounds. I don't know, it's crazy.
Yeah, and it makes the experience.
Yeah, the idling sounds of the monsters sound pretty good too. Although the demon one is just the recycled former human one from computer, which I thought was quite weird.
I think it sounds pretty cool though. Sometimes.
Yeah, it does sound pretty good.
Sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember this nasty bit on Night Tomb, actually, where these 3 switches you have to press, and if you press the wrong one, you die instantly, and there's this really creepy laugh that happens, you know? It gave me the worst fright when I first did it.
Yeah. That's
It's worth playing through, though. It's brilliant. It's a lot of fun.
Is that
all the stuff done with lighting and stuff makes it look all different.
Is that a Z-Doom level, or is it... What is it?
It's for Boom. So
oh, yeah? Okay.
Play it.
Yeah, I'll give it a try.
Z-Doom stuff is good as well, but I don't find the cleverness stuff there that much, because everything is just available to you. You don't need to think enough. That's my opinion, anyway.
That's true, yeah. It's yeah, I kind of think of it that way, too, because I've always... I like how, you're stuck with the limitations and you have to work around them. And when you have Z-Doom, you only have... you can pretty much do anything. So if you want something to happen, you have the scripts available to make that exact thing happen, and you don't really have to figure out some kind of alternative way to do it.
Personally, I think with new mappers, what they should do is just ditch Z-Doom completely, because they end up making some god awful monstrosities. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I won't go into that too much. I'm not naming any people.
Well, that's not that's not exclusive to Z-Doom though.
Yeah, I guess so, but it's a lot more common, seeing as, you look up Doom, and Z-Doom will be the main thing that comes up. It's, the most popular source sport there is.
Yeah, that's true.
I prefer Xandridom.
Oh, do you now?
As I say over and over again.
Yeah, I don't know
that's
that.
Just for playing, though. It's different, you can play Doom the way you want to play it.
Yeah.
No, you can't. You have to play it my way, or not play at all.
Good for you.
So, now, you're talking about level design. You were talking mainly about level design. So, what kind of gameplay or monster fighting, do you like slaughter maps, or the more hectic big monster swarm maps like Alien Vendetta, or do you prefer just whatever? What's your thing?
Well, personally, I'm pretty fine with slaughter maps. I don't hate them. Some people just hate them with a vengeance, but I don't hate them. It's just that I suck at them, and I can accept that.
I suck at them too, but I always keep trying.
Yeah, same here. I'm actually trying to make. I was trying to make one a while back, but didn't get too far because I got a short attention span. But yeah, it was going pretty good.
I'm trying to get into making slaughter maps too. It's just it's a totally different. It's a totally different realm of mapping, because I've always designed levels that look good in screenshots first, and then concentrated on gameplay after that. And it seems like with Slaughterfest, it's the opposite. You concentrate on making a really hard level, and then it doesn't really matter what your level looks like as long as it's hard.
Yeah, I guess you could argue with that one, but
I mean, it's not always true. I mean, it's because there's obviously good slaughter maps out there. I mean,
yeah, Sunder's quite a good one.
Sunder, right?
That's the one I tried to. I suck at Sunder. I really
Dude,
do.
I'm actually playing through Sunder right now. I think I'm on map 7 or 8. But you see, the thing that I do is I know everybody, most people are all about pistol starts, and I use pistol starts, but for some of the harder insane maps, I'll definitely just save it throughout the map a couple times, so that way when I die I don't have to sit there and restart it, because I don't have the fucking patience to do all that. I just want to play the map, experience every little battle and encounter, and I don't want to have to be forced to beat it from pistol start. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I used to do the whole constant saving thing, and then I came across Doom World, and all of a sudden constant saving seemed really uncool. Yeah. So I stopped doing it. And I've probably got a bit of frustration nowadays since I stopped doing that.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Everyone's entitled to play their Doom any way they want. I mean, when I was when I was a little kid, I played with IDDQD and IDKFA all the time.
I never knew the cheats, like, because I didn't have internet at the time, you know, so I never knew the cheats, and I was just trying to play through it. I think, like, I was playing it on the easiest difficulty setting. I think I got up to map 8, and for some inane reason, I don't think I knew that you could hold down the shift key to run. And you know the end bit at the end of map 8, where you have to run over that bridge and it lowers into the nukage,
Ooh, that's
slime stuff. I could never do that. I could never do that when I started playing it. That was terrible. Yeah, I managed to find the secrets though. That was fun, little secrets.
Oh yeah,
It was nice.
Yeah, I never found out about that secret where you get the shotgun in the first map until I got on the internet, which was weird. But I managed to find the rocket launcher one. That was cool.
I always manage to find secrets in Doom 2 that I've never known about before. Like I found one, I think in the suburbs recently. I never found out how to get those 4 plasma guns that are on that platform up there.
Oh, I figured that one out.
I just found that out recently.
Really?
I
Yeah.
cheated and looked it up on the Doom wiki.
I figured it out when I fell, because you know how the Revenant's in there, and there's like that ledge, and if you fall off, you're in the poison. Well, I figured it out because I fell in there by accident, so I went to the one wall, it lowered, I was like, whoa, nice.
Yeah, it's nice finding things by accident. Maybe you should build maps around it. That might be a good idea, like just find stuff by accident. A bit more of an exploration sort of thing instead of properly searching.
Yeah, it's a little bit more of a thrill.
Yeah. It's awesome, especially because like I've been playing Doom 2 for so many years, and like I'm still finding new stuff about it.
Yeah.
Incredible.
You got any favorite Doom 2 maps?
Oh yeah, I got a lot of favorite ones. In fact, I always, every once in a while, just to like warm up before I play like a hard WOD, I load up Doom 2 and I just like skip to a random level. I like map 16, the suburbs, a lot. I also like map 18, the courtyard.
Oh yeah, that one.
What else do I like? I like map 10, refueling base.
That one.
Map 22, the catacombs.
Yeah, that one actually looks quite good for a vanilla map, doesn't it?
Yeah, it is really good. It's really
start
small,
at any rate.
It's really small for a 22nd level, but it's really hard.
Yeah, I like
especially if you don't know where the secrets are.
Yeah. Map 28 is always going to be my favourite.
Map 28 is a good one. I like map 29.
It's got the best music in all of Doom 2, in my personal, unbiased opinion.
Unbiased.
I mean, like the music, I have to admit that the music in Doom 1 is a lot better than the music in Doom 2, but they got nothing on Map 28's music.
It's like a Wolfenstein song, doesn't it? It sounds like it.
I don't know. I could imagine Satan rising out of hell to that song. You know, it is such a good song, and the map is like it's actually the only properly hellish map in Doom 2.
Yeah, it's terrifying.
Cool.
There's that part where you fight the Spider Mastermind, like surrounded by all these arachnotrons and like that huge bloodfall area.
That bit was actually quite easy because there was like 2 invulnerability spheres there. So
yeah, but when you see it the first time,
just
it's like, holy shit.
That level's map 28, the Spirit World. That level starting out is pretty intense, you know, and it's hard with the amount of ammo. And they don't give you a whole lot of ammo, especially with that goddamn motherfucking whatchamacallit, pain elemental. Those things are the worst.
Yeah, I hate Revenants the most. Those things really get to me.
Yeah, Revenants are gorgeous.
There's nothing worse than there's nothing worse than getting clocked in the back of the head by like a missile that just floated around you. That sucks.
They're dicks, man. You run up close and they're like you're trying to box them with Berserk, and then you move like one step too far, and they switch to the rocket launcher right away. It's like
yeah, that sucks. They always switch to that when they recoil in pain. So you just want to get away from them really quickly or something like that. It's really quite tricky. I like Archies. Archviles are fun.
Yeah, they are. They're a pain in the ass, though.
They're a good pain in the ass. I find.
Yeah,
like
they're good if you know where they are. If they catch you from behind, it's like what the shit, man. Then you can't see and you don't know where they are.
Jeez. Give me a second. I think I put like I'm just looking at all my maps on the archives, and I put an Archvile in every single bloody one of them. I really. What the hell was that? Don't tell me that was a ringtone, because that's terrible.
Oh, man, I bet he was playing map 28, weren't you?
Oh, jeez. Oh. That sounds really terrible filtered through Skype, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was actually, I didn't remember the music, so I just listened to it, and now I do. That is a good one, definitely.
It is quite brilliant, yeah.
Now, I think some of the best maps, well, I don't know, it's hard for me, like, because when I play, like, I play nothing but megawatts, usually, so when I play, like, I mean, maps, yeah, they're good, but in my mind, it's like the megawatt in itself. That's what I think of when I think of, like, just the gameplay overall, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, you think of the experience as a whole.
Yeah, but
the spots and stuff.
But definitely Hell Revealed and Hell Revealed 2. Like, those are amazing. And Sunder, now that I just played it, it's one of my favorites. Alien Vendetta. Yeah, those are great. I love the massive monster count, you know, the big swarms, the crazy traps and all that. I'm a fan of that, you know, not slaughter, but like, you know, semi-slaughter style gameplay.
Yeah, I like the Plutonia Experiment and all of its sequels, Plutonia 2, Plutonia
yes.
Revisited. I'll play any sequel of Plutonia.
I forgot about that. Plutonia is another one of my favorites.
I haven't played through all of that one yet. I really should, but yeah.
You should.
Yeah,
give it a shot. Plutonia Revisited is the shit.
Yeah, I'll take good for it.
Plutonia 2 is really good too.
I like Plutonia up to a little better. Especially, well, the earlier levels I liked a little better. I don't know. It did get kind of repetitive. I think they used a lot of the textures and layouts, you know, over and over and over and over again. But it was fun to play. It was really hard. I guess that just stands out in my mind. But I played that a couple of years ago, so I'd have to replay it to get a better opinion.
Yeah.
I like the icon boss for Plutonia 2. It's just it's more the music actually than anything else. Have you listened to the music for the icon boss for Plutonia 2?
I don't recall.
No, me neither.
It's brilliant. It was written by James Paddock.
Yeah.
It sounds brilliant, you know.
Yeah, he does make some more music.
It's a shame he's a bit snowed under nowadays, you know. He's got a bit on his plate and stuff.
Yeah. But
yeah, it's a shame because he's really good.
Yeah. A lot of his music is really good. I actually used one of his songs in UAC Ultra 1.
I used one of his songs when I made a birthday speed map for him.
Yeah.
Nice.
I bet he appreciated that, using his own resources.
I hope he does.
Some of the music in Hell Revealed 2 is amazing, too. You know what I'm talking about, John.
Yeah, Map 15.
The Path 2.
7. Yeah.
Yo, Map 15, The Path 2, the music to that in Hell Revealed 2, that is like, there's no Doom music that is better than that. Like, I don't care. It's just amazing. Like, I literally have a Hell Revealed 2, a WAD that I made just with nothing else but that one song in it, and I just, like, I renamed it to, like, more than half the levels, and if I feel like listening to that song, I'll just load it up with any WAD I'm playing and just listen to that. Like, I don't know, I just love that.
I know, it's awesome. I love to listen to it when I'm mapping.
Oh, jeez. Sounds like I need to play that as well. I was playing through the original Hell Revealed, and then I accidentally run over my autosaves with the stupid Z-Doom thing. So, that sucked. There was this one map, I think I was playing this map, it was the evil autosave boss. That sucked. Run over all of my Hell Revealed saves.
Oh, man.
Oh, dear.
But definitely give Hell Revealed 2 a shot, dude. I think it's way better. Or not way better, but it's definitely, you know, it's a little better. It's amazing. It really is.
Yeah, you gotta run through all...
A good sequel, I guess. So it's like...
Yeah.
So,
in fact, we're interviewing Jonas Farragon in like 12 hours. Yeah, we're interviewing him, and he's going to talk to us about Hell Revealed 2 and what it was like making that, working as a team and stuff. And we're really excited for that because we're huge Hell Revealed 2 fans.
Yeah.
Definitely, that is my favorite WAD of all time.
Yeah, you really got to go through all the classic Megawads, man. They're all great. All the Memento Moris, Requiem.
I played through Requiem.
Requiem was quite a good one. It's got quite a bit of clever stuff in it, but then again, short attention span strikes again. So.
Ah, man, those monsters are invading, man. You got to kill them.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta save the world.
Yeah, I guess so. I just wonder why parents don't like Doom so much, because you're killing demons. You're killing the bad guys, aren't you? Like, you'd think Christian parents would love Doom.
Yeah, you would think so.
Yeah, very weird, very weird. Yeah.
Supposedly it causes kids to kill other kids in their school.
Yeah, right.
Yep. Moving on.
Yeah, dude, but,
We all know about your tendencies, John.
We should they should like set up like Doom co-op stations in every church. Be like, come kids, come kill the beasts from hell. It's
Evil
the Lord
forces of
wants
hell.
you to. Yes.
Yeah, but they
Jesus would be
probably won't.
proud.
They probably wouldn't give you guns. You probably have to bash a demon to death with a crucifix or something. That'd be a bit boring.
Well, I mean, I'm glad that and you know, I may offend some people with this, but I'm glad that we don't have religion polluting our game.
Yeah, I'm kind of glad about that.
I'd be okay with the
Yeah.
crucifix.
Yeah, you hear about that whole thing with the Red Cross? That was stupid. You know
the logo?
They're trying to copyright. They're trying to copyright the very thing. They probably have to talk to the Crusaders from the 12th century as well, because they used it. So yeah, it's such a common icon. You can't really copyright that sort of thing, can you?
No.
Yeah, I don't know.
You probably can. You can do anything in America these days.
Yeah. I was more pissed about the alternative. Like, it's weird that they have like a pill on top of the health care.
Yeah, it's quite a.
Because I
like
always
a
imagine
green pill or something.
Yeah, because I always imagined when I was a kid, like when you get the health kits, you get like bandages and casts and all that kind of stuff. Not like you're not like popping pills to like regain your health.
Yeah, so now they're advocating drug use. How about that?
Yeah, I don't know. I thought that was weird because, like, you know, they do that in other games too, like in Max Payne and like Left 4 Dead. Like all the instead of health kits, the people are popping painkillers. And
that is quite terrible.
That is a weird message to be delivering.
Yeah, I remember reading this one message that this guy wrote. He was talking about trying to make alternatives to that little pill thing, because he was talking about them like pills. Am I going to get an erection or something when I use it? Or what?
Maybe.
Going after demons while hard.
You kill the demons, and then it's a cutscene, and you're back.
Oh dear. I knew this was going to swivel around to Imp Encounter at some point, but
me and John.
You're saying about you and John. What were you guys doing?
We actually we on occasion we like to get together and act out Imp Encounter in person.
I am so glad that this isn't video as well as audio. Let's just say that much.
I'm just kidding.
Jeez, I remember playing through that. Did you guys play that? Don't you have a girlfriend or something, John? I'm pretty sure you posted about that at some point.
Not anymore.
Oh dear. I think mice might like you two guys. Anyway, yeah. Speaking of that sort of thing, did you guys ever play through It Only Gets Worse? It's a Z-Doom.
No, what's that?
Thing, but it was a joke. It actually won the Mock Award for the CAC Awards a couple of years back.
Oh yeah.
It was by this guy on Z-Doom called Wills, and you have to find the secrets in all of the maps, and each secret has imps in it. So quite creative. And according to Essel Fortium, like one of his other projects, you had to find Elvis. That would have been interesting, but it's quite sad that project got cancelled. You know that one? It was knee deep in Z-Doom. Did you ever see that on forums?
Yeah. Just change the number.
I'm very sad they got. They did?
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure it didn't.
Yeah, hang on, I'm actually on, or I was on Doom World right 2 seconds ago, and it just said there's an update for it. Hang on,
No, you're thinking knee deep in Z-Doom. You need to add another knee deep to that.
Knee deep in Z-Doom and knee deep in knee deep. I can't even say it. Knee deep and knee deep in Z-Doom is a different.
Okay.
It's like a spin-off.
Yeah, you were looking at the New Stuff Chronicles, right?
Yes.
I actually posted that update thing. It's an update fix some of the decorator areas.
Okay.
Yeah. It's got this thing here. Click here to read Deathsaw's original Rage Quit review. Fucking hell.
They should call it Balls Deep in Z-Doom.
I'm making that right now. I'm opening up Doom Builder. It's happening. Balls Deep in Z-Doom.
I don't know. Did you just wondering, Tanner? Did you see the CAC awards from last year?
Yeah, I'm sure I have.
I did, but I don't remember.
Yeah, they had this thing about like why some projects got cancelled. They probably should have had it. It was a bit silly. Like for example, for Demon Eclipse, they ran out of money to fund this supercomputer called Iriant. It was, funnily enough, the guy who actually is working on it. But it is pretty silly. I like the funny little things that they have on the side of the awards. It's quite fun.
Yeah.
Talking about like.
Let me see. Where is that?
What page is it? I think I've run past the page. Right, here we go. Page 3 of the 19th CAC Awards.
Okay.
Yeah, Void 2, all known copies lost when Cyb's private jet disappeared somewhere over the Bermuda Triangle. He hasn't been around for a while. I think there was some sort of there was some sort of thing about Doom Junior 2. Did you guys ever play Doom Junior?
No.
No.
It's utter crap. It's like it was apparently Cyb, Mike Watson for the people listening. When he was younger, it was his first maps for Doom. He made 32 of them somehow.
Oh, I have played that. It's
Doom Junior.
It's bad.
Yeah, it's
I remember getting. I think I got to like map 7. I did not know what to do.
It's so bad, it's good.
Yeah, it's one of those. It's one of those situations.
Yeah, it's sort of like 1337. Did you ever play that? The New Doom.
No, I haven't played that. I've heard of it though.
Yep. You haven't played one? It's such a crap, as you can imagine, but it's such heartfelt. It's had so much effort put into it. This utter crap. It's fun.
Funny. We're on such different pages. We don't even play any of the same WODs.
It's quite weird. I think Epic 2 gets a bit slaughtery near the end, so you might want to try it.
Yeah, definitely.
Is it
pretty good?
What about towards the beginning and middle? Is it still fun? Like a lot of.
Oh, yeah, it's good.
It is
hectic.
It can get hectic at some places. I remember. I think map 15 of Epic 2. That got pretty mental.
Because I actually just downloaded it as right after you said it on the air. I just downloaded it, so I have it right now.
That is pretty good. Like most of the maps are Egyptian themed, which is quite interesting.
Yeah.
It doesn't happen that often, but yeah, they look good. The first epic's pretty good too. It's for Boom, so you can play that too, can't you, John?
Yeah.
And it lives up to the name. You see map 5 and there's this ginormous tower. It looks so brilliant. It's great.
Yeah.
It's that one isn't quite as slaughtery as some of the maps in Epic 2, but it is quite good.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Funny.
I haven't played through the whole thing, but it is really good.
Yeah, I was just like you guys were saying, hey, you guys only download megawads most of the time?
No,
It's
I play
weird.
a lot of single WODs too. Lately I've been busting through Maximum Doom and D-Zone and Demon Gate and all of those all that good stuff.
Shovelware sort of stuff.
Oh yeah.
Shovelware.
The name fits, doesn't it?
It does.
Yeah. Yeah, I usually just download single ones that catch my interest, you know? Like, Eternal's got quite a few single maps. There's quite a few slaughter ones, like his first ever upload was called Generator of Evil, and that thing's diabolical, you know? I last about 10 seconds on it, you know?
Nice.
Very, very, very nice.
I like XXXI Cyber Sky.
Oh, that was another one.
That one is really good.
Yeah, I haven't downloaded that one yet.
That's one of my favorites.
What's that about?
It's a slaughter map too by Eternal. It's so good.
It got runner-up at one of the CAC Awards.
I'm downloading it right now.
Yeah, it's intense. I definitely recommend it.
Yeah. Yeah, but I really like some of the D-Hat stuff that Eternal has. Like, 32-inch nails. Have you guys played that one?
Yeah, I've played that before.
No.
Yes. It's like all of the maps are built on a 32 by 32 grid.
Oh, okay.
Like, yeah, and map 5 is really slaughtery. You might be interested in that. It's got about 2010 monsters, if I remember correctly.
Wow.
Yeah.
And there's like a special boss at the end too.
Yeah, map 6, it's got this cool boss, which is, I was quite, that's what really drew me to it, because I was looking at some of the threads on Doomworld, and one of the threads was about maps with bosses at the end, which really drew my interest, and 32-inch nails came up. And the boss is really quite interesting, you know, it's a weird one, but it's pretty groovy.
Yeah.
Yeah. It sort of drove me to dehacked, playing that one. Like, most of my uploads nowadays have dehacked to some extent. Like, there's Cadaver Wad, which has got a pretty cool boss at the end. It's actually a Z-Doom monster that I made and dehacked, which I'm quite proud of.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, and there's this other one, 1024. It's a couple of 1024 maps. You've heard of 1024, Tanner?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Claustrophobia 1024.
Yeah. Yeah, they have a certain limit of space that they can use.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1024. That was... No, keep going.
No, I was just gonna say, me and John actually, when the first one I think came out, what was it, like 2-3 years ago or something like that?
Yeah, something like that.
You showed me it, and we played it a little bit. So that was cool.
Yeah, it's pretty fun because you deal with like, you know, the hallways are so compact, so it's like even like just like 2 or 3 monsters in a room is like terrifying.
Yeah. I managed to get through. Like I think map 11 or 10? It was a suicide exit, which kind of rankled with me because the next map was bloody hard.
Bloody hard.
Yes. And a heavy metal voice.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bloody hard.
Yeah. If I do it too low, you won't be able to hear it.
Bloody hard.
Bloody hard.
There you go.
Like I spat on my mic a bit doing that.
Yeah.
There's poor people at death metal concerts. They must get drenched.
Drenched in balloon eye juice.
Anyway, so like I was saying, 1024, there's another dehacked little thing. I think while I was making, I called it Constipation 1024 because I'm nice and cultured. I've been wanting to use that for a map name for a while now.
Nice.
It's nice.
Yeah.
I need to, I'm looking at my computer right now on my Doom mods. I need to play some of these. I have so many WADs.
Yeah, I know my downloads folder's cluttered up with crap. But, jeez, bloody thing's huge. How many things are in here?
Yeah, I gotta get caught up too. I download a lot of stuff from new stuff, and I never end up playing it because I just don't have time, you know.
Yeah.
Or I don't think to do it.
I just looked at all my downloads. Like, not all of them are for Doom, but I've got about 984 downloads in here. That's quite a bit for me.
Jeez.
How many of these have I actually played? I got Eternal Doom in here. I got Epic 2, Hell Revealed, Alien Vendetta, Memento Mori, Requiem, and I haven't played through all of them. I got Knee Deep in Z Doom in here as well.
Yeah, but that's the awesome thing about Doom, because, you know, there's endless hours of replayability. Like, you don't get that with other games, you know? There's so much stuff to play and so many experiences to live through Doom. And it's incredible, man. I've never gotten so much replayability out of one game. And it's not even just playing the same parts of a game over and over again. It's like new experiences every time you play it.
Yeah, it is pretty cool. Plus the file sizes are really small, so you can download heaps of them.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You don't get that with the new games. Like, even ones with fan-made stuff, they usually probably be hefty downloads and stuff.
Yeah, like, all kinds of stuff. I know, like, my brother plays a lot of, like, he plays, like, Half-Life 2, and, like, he downloads TCs and stuff for that. And some of those things are, like 30 gigabytes, and they take, like...
Holy
they take, like a day or two to download sometimes.
Jeez, that clog up my computer for a week. Oof.
Yeah. I mean, there were days when we were all in the dial-up days when like it actually did take like a good 45 minutes to download a megawatt, but I don't know. I
never had dial-up. I'm lucky in that aspect.
Yeah, but I don't think that same experience translates very well into Doom. And I kind of feel like we're kind of privileged in such a way because you can download megawads in like 10 seconds, if that. And,
yeah.
And like
it caters to our short attention spans.
yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, that's the beauty of Doom WAD. You can get Doom WADs that are only 2 kilobytes. Granted, that's WoW WAD, but still, 2 kilobytes. Oh. I haven't actually played WoW WAD. I really should, shouldn't I?
Does it even have
It's an
exit?
experience.
I'm
No, it doesn't. I remember seeing this copy of it on the archives. It was WoW WAD enhanced, and it was a really flash-looking version of it. That was pretty funny. I remember one of the comments was, "Wee, a new WoW WAD with new graphics and music and stuff," and then types kill into console. So yeah. It's fun.
Okay.
Yeah, some people don't like that kind of comedy in Doom WADs, but I like it,
Oh,
See all those uptight people who don't like joke WADs, it's weird. Yeah, Mach 2 is up there with Alien Vendetta and Requiem for me, It's such beautiful crap.
Beautiful crap. Like rainbow-colored shit.
Yeah, exactly. That's a great way to describe it. You should make a mat called that. It'd be brilliant.
Rainbow-colored stool.
Well, John's made one called "These Crates Are Full of Staplers," so why not?
Yeah.
Did you really, John?
Yeah, I have. It was a speed map. I didn't know what to name it. So it was,
the description was...
I took a random quote from somebody on like an IRC channel.
That was Seasonic Go, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, he came up with that name.
The description was funny. Sucking cock while mapping, I guess.
Oh, yes.
I actually read that conversation on Doomwheel. That was funny. That was Doom Marine. He made it. That was funny. And then this was a while later.
Yeah.
I saw this thing. It was.
It's called Sucking Cock While Mapping, and then like as soon as you open it, the first post is like, "Well, do you?"
Do you? I think you said something about that. You suck cock at mapping, so dodged the bullet there, didn't you?
Yeah.
He took the bullet in his ass.
Oh, jeez. Hope no one makes a thread about that sort of thing.
Oh, we'll probably get all kinds of negative comments and accusations already for the imp encounter thing.
Do you guys really get that sort of thing?
No, we're kidding.
I'm sorry we let you on with that.
John
people actually listen to this crap?
John has a girlfriend.
Yeah, real shit.
Real shit.
Oh, wow.
Real stool.
I don't. I just have a pet hamster.
That was terrible. I've got the computer. That's all I need. Anyway, I was just back onto the sucking cock or mapping thing. I remember seeing the screen cap of it was Doom Marine while he was in the losers forum because he got losered after he made that thread.
Yeah.
And almost all of the threads have to do with sucking cock, and guess who they're made by? Just all of these different threads, like big hard throbbing cocks, and why do all these homosexuals keep sucking my cocks? It's so stupid. It's somewhere in the blogs forum, I think. That's where I saw it.
Gotta have him on the show.
Yes, get him on the show. He made Deuce Vault. Of course you should get him. Have you played Deuce Vault, Tanner? You, John?
Yeah, I have. It's bold as shit.
It's
awesome.
one of the biggest slaughter maps you can find, pretty much.
Really?
The original Deuce Vault was 4 maps plus a 5th map, which is all of the other 4 maps joined together. Because the original one was so big that he had to split it into 4.
Oh, that's like what's that one wad?
Holy Hell?
Yes.
Yeah, that one. That's like a slightly more budget version of Deuce Vault, I think.
Is Deuce? Which one should I get? The first or second?
The second one is, for a starter, I'm not sure if the second one's finished because that's got more maps in it, and they're all slaughter maps. It's also got a couple of dehacked stuff, thingamajiggies in there as well. So yeah, I remember downloading the first Deuce Vault and not getting far. I think I got up to this bit, it was like a cathedral bit, and then you grab this thing, and all of a sudden all these monsters come in, and you get obliterated. That was fun. If you like slaughter maps, you really should download Deuce Vault, because it is pretty mental. Plus the secrets are hilarious. Like you find all these secret teleporters, and there's all these little messages in there like turn around and prepare for goats. And behind you it's just got a picture of what's that thing called from Star Wars? I can't remember what the thing is. It isn't goats, fortunately, but yeah, it is pretty funny. And this other one, you might have been around for this, John. You remember that one thing? It was Blackfish off Doomworld. He was called Railgunner back in the day.
Yeah.
And all of the forums played this giant prank on him. They made the homepage this thing of Ralph Vickers, actually, funnily enough, saying Ralphie's has hacksawed this site. Do you remember that?
No, I wasn't around for that, I don't think.
Yeah, you can find it. You can find some of the stuff about it around. It's like Ralphie's has hacksawed the site with his 133737 skills. And
yeah,
stuff.
We did have Ralphus on this show though. We should have asked about that.
That's what. Yeah, that's sort of what I was referring to. But, yeah, it's funny. It's got a picture of him, and he's being photobombed by his cat. Really stupid.
I think I remember something like that.
I
do, vaguely.
Yeah, and like back to Deuce Vault, there's actually like a secret, and you go into it, and it's got a picture of him saying Ralphie's has hacksawed this wad, and you
nice.
And you walk through trying to get out of the secret, and then you hear this cat. It's like, "Meow!"
Nice.
Good times, very good times. You find that stuff just walking through Post-Tel, you know. Do you ever do that, John? Just look through some of the stuff in there?
Unfortunately, yes. Yeah, I've done that before.
I've seen a couple of your things in there, John.
Yeah.
I saw the USC Ultra 2 thread in there, good heavens.
Yeah, that sucks. I'm pissed about that.
Yeah, I think it was something to do with you referencing the... I think we all know what it is, don't we?
I know. I'm still pissed about that, though, because, like, it's not... I said that as kind of like a satirical thing. Like, it's not...
It just gets taken the wrong way by some people, you know?
Well, when there was, like, that Columbine school shooting, Doom got a lot of shit for being, you know, a really violent game, and it was a murder simulator, and it was making kids kill... Like, and it's just... I thought it would... I mean, I was kind of thrilled by the idea of making a WAD where... the premise of it was this WAD will make you want to kill kids at school.
that sounds pretty darn evil.
Yeah, that's the point of the WAD. And
I can understand the mindset though.
It's annoying to me though because like the same people that like got pissed about it are the same people that'll jump up to sign a petition for like whenever Jack Thompson tries to like ban another game in the United States. Do you guys know who Jack Thompson is?
Not a clue.
No.
That's probably a good thing.
Well, he's a lawyer who fought against like companies like Rockstar who made like Grand Theft Auto, and like there were people that like there were like young kids that like he has like this weird mindset that the only reason that there is violence in this country is
video games.
Is because violence in video games and our media and stuff. So he's usually he's prosecuting these companies for like because there were like times when like there was this one story that was on the news about this kid who he was like getting put away in a police car or something, and somehow he like escaped from the police and took the cop car and drove away with it. And Jack Thompson was like convinced that it was because this kid played Grand Theft Auto, and like that was like the whole like premise of his argument. But anyway, like. Yeah. Like he gets so much shit like on like people are like so quick to like call like Jack Thompson an idiot, and like when I make a joke about how Doom is like the reason why like school shootings happen, it just gets all blown out of proportion.
Yeah, speaking of which, I'm betting this particular show is going to get slightly controversial.
Okay.
Don't get me wrong. I can understand where you're coming from. You know, it's like it is quite weird, that sort of mindset. But yeah. So anyway, back to Post-Tel, shall we? I just remember that other thread.
It's too late.
I remember that
Extermination Radio has been cancelled.
I just remember that
Not allowed
other
on
thread,
the air
you know.
anymore. It's nice knowing you guys.
Yeah, same here. So, same time next week.